Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you, and I'm glad you're here. So today is Tunisian Thursday, and happy May Day! It is the first day of May, which means only 25 more days till I turn the big 40. Okay, I gotta put my socks on because my feet are cold, and it's cold down here. It's cold down here. Y'all, it's funny. I keep thinking of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood because every morning I grab my socks, and when I was recording videos, I was like, I feel like, putting my socks on while y'all, come on in the door. It's like Mr. Rogers putting his sweater on. And I don't know where I put my cozy, my can cozy that I use. I mean, I can use my brand new one. I did not make it. Good morning, Lisa H. I did not make it to, well, no, I did make it to Walmart. It's just, you ever go to a store for a specific purpose, you end up getting a whole bunch of other stuff, and then you go, now I know there was something I came here specifically for, and I got most of what I needed, but that one specific item, what was it? I could not, for the life of me, remember. And I realized last night that I forgot my foam, to look for foam. Because they sell these, the plant foams, that green foam that you can use. Well, no, there's the softer one, and then there's the harder ones, if that makes sense. I was going to get the harder foam to cut down. Hold on a second. Yeah. I completely forgot to look for the foam. But this works really well. It's cold. It still has that cold feeling, but it's not the can's cold, if that makes sense. I don't know. I like it. I just feel like maybe I need to do something differently. The cross stitches here are a nice little design feature, but honestly, I could have just kept it all half double crochets the whole way up, and it still would have looked really cool. Good morning, Tammy. Tammy's Critters and Things, and Sassy Mary. Ooh, I love that rainbow star blanket. That's pretty. I love color. Apparently, I love all colors. Because, I can't make things. I've come to that conclusion. I can't make things in any solid color, y'all. Yep, it was 50% off yesterday, too. I can neither confirm nor deny I went and got more yarn. So this is 100% officially done. I went through and squirted some more glue into the spaces that were left kind of, and this is a nice solid liner now. Maybe it's got some spots, but you know what? I am pretty dang proud of this. Like, this is a bag. This looks like a bag I could have bought at a boutique store or something, like a handmade bag. Oh, Marianne's live this morning too. Well, good morning, Dawn and Penny and Kimberly. Thank you for being my friend. I didn't know she was live too. Is she? I don't have her on my thingy. Oh, she is. Oh, darn. Oh, that stinks. I like to be there on hers too. Oh, so today is Tunisian Thursday. I am going to be working on my. Oh, see, I saw her on there. Hmm. Oh, well. I didn't know that she had planned on going live this morning. That stinks. What time did she start? She started about the same time I did. I think she did. Because it says started 11 minutes ago. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm sure. Hey friends, I'm chatting with you on while I'm live. A few minutes before me. I'm in 2 places at once. Well, I didn't know she was gonna go live this morning. That stinks. Darn it. I have her up on my phone. Yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm live in her chat. I just put hey friends, I'm in 2 places at once. So I got you guys over here and she's got all y'all over there. So yeah, I'm excited to use that now. So like I was saying, today is Tunisian Thursday, so I'm gonna be working on my Tunisian bag. I'm not confident in holding it. It feels like it's sliding. See, my can is sliding. It's not exactly grippy like, a can koozie, but like the normal can koozies. Because the other one I had on here was keeping it from sliding it back out. So it's not as tight. I don't know. We should. You should go tell her that. Go tell her that. I just have her up on my phone. I'm not actually in the chat anymore. I'm going to mute real quick. Hold on. So anyway, I got a little bit of a surprise for those of you. Well, I guess if you're watching the live or the replay, then it doesn't really matter. But for those that don't come to the live and watch the replay, I have a little surprise coming today for y'all. Oh my goodness. Marianne just gifted all 10 of her memberships. That's fun. I should do that real quick too. Happy May Day! Let's go over here to my YouTube video here. Make sure I'm muted. Go to my channel. There we go. Oh, Kimberly, you're a moderator on her channel. How fun. Yay. I just saw your name pop up. Live. Go to this one. Hey, Rebecca, you're here now. I didn't know Marianne was going live this morning. Hello, Angela Elmore. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed my channel and maybe stick around. That'd be great. If not, everybody has their own thing. Send 5 now. All right, y'all. Surprise! Happy May Day. Hello, Frizzy. I saw that you supported me on coffee this morning, Ko-Fi or whatever it is. Ooh, Don Aaron. Yay, Penny gets to stay today. And Margaret got a membership. Sweet. Good morning. Oh, you're staying, Angela. Yay. I appreciate all my people. Yay. So yeah, I saw that you, Frizzy, Juliana had. I thought I left it up. I didn't. Why is it not up anymore? Let's go to Kofi. Not Flossums. I don't want. I want mine. Although I like hers too. That's funny. Yep, Margaret. You got a. I think. Did you get one in hers too? Nope. That's funny. All right. So let's see. Did Julianne buy a 50% off skein at Joann's? I love it. That's funny. Oh. It doesn't, it just says, okay, there it goes. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, I want to try and Rebecca gave me the idea to put my pattern on there, to sell my patterns and stuff. So if I can figure out how to write them correctly, then, you know, I will put them out there like that. But I want to make sure they're written right, you know? So, oh, that's so funny. Okay, so Margaret's on Marianne's channel, and she got a membership for me, and Sassy Mary's over here, and she got a membership for Marianne. I love that. Oh, I need to go to Hobby Lobby too, Sassy Mary. All right, let's get the Tunisian project out. All right, so this is what I have so far. Right? Hello, Vivian. So what I was thinking is I've seen where you can like weave yarn through here, and make like designs and stuff in these little, like, there's these little posts, you know, that make the lines on here. And I was thinking of doing some sort of like just like a diagonal design or something maybe. Right now all I have is this navy blue that would match it. I don't really have a ton of like colors that would go with this blue, like solids that would look nice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I want it to stick out and be pretty, but I may need to go to Hobby Lobby today. I might buy some yarn from Hobby Lobby with that, Julianne. But yeah, I do plan to use the coffee, Ko-fi, however you pronounce that. White, yeah, white would be pretty too, I guess. I mean, it already has kind of like, if you look right here, it's got some like white cream areas. Hello, Angela Brennan. Branham. So, what's Marianne working on over there? I can't see. She was showing something. Was it her tank top? I should probably turn my phone around so I can't get distracted by all the amazingness. Hello, Jay. Welcome, welcome. What are we working on today? She's working on a cardi. Oh, cool. Fun. I finished the hand towel yesterday, and it's hanging upstairs. I meant to grab it and bring it down. She's working on a cardigan. Well, tell her it's pretty. I think it's pretty. At least what I saw of it when she showed it. So, oh my word. I was at Joann's yesterday, and it's not this brand, but the Red Heart brand of this. Because all the yarn was 50% off. It's normally like $5 and some cents for their Red Heart scrubby yarn, just like this. And it was 50% off. So I said 2 of each color, but I threw it in my cart. Good morning, Heather. Sleeved poncho pattern from Bot. Excuse me. That's cool. Tell Marianne, we're doing our lives together, but we're doing them separate. We're separated. You're trying to multitask before your first cup of coffee is finished. Not a great idea. Oh no. You lost yarn chicken. That stinks. Do you at least have more? Well, you lost at yarn chicken. That means you didn't have any more, right? What yarn was it? Can you get more? Trying to finish up a few things while thinking I want to shop for yarn. I feel you there. I feel you there. Anyway, I need to get this stuff out of here because it's in my way. But yeah, I finished the hand towel yesterday and it's hanging upstairs. But yeah, so I got all the colors from Red Heart Scrubby piled up over there. I got white. I got more of this color. I got like a fuchsia-y pink, a grape purple, a navy blue, and then like a sky blue is all that I got. Good morning, Lana. You had to you had to, huh? You just had to. That's funny. But no, I was thinking this navy blue maybe would work because it's a nice contrasty color to this. I don't know. Well, and it's not even not necessarily something I have to do. It's just something I was thinking of maybe trying with the bag. So yeah, I don't know. And then I'm also trying to figure out what this would make you know what this would make a good thing for? Oh, that is sad. All yarn is a dangerous place for me, Lana. Yes, thank you, Kimberly. So, you're working on a basket, but now I gotta make me a rice bag. Aww. I could cut this down a little bit. I could cut it down and it would fit in there like this. Otherwise, it has to go in there like this. Put my Kimberly stitch markers in here. I got these little cases to put like, I don't know, stitch markers and needles in, but they came too big. Way bigger than I thought they'd be. Yeah, that is sad. I was checking out yesterday and I said, sadly, I think this is my last time coming in and buying yarn from you guys because I shouldn't be back in May. There should be absolutely no reason I need to go in there other than to keep checking to see if they get anything other than the value yarn, because that's all they have Karen 1 pound out the wazoo and Big Twist and Bernat Blanket. And Karen Simply Soft. Those are the 4 that I see the most of. And then there's some boxes that they have some K&C cotton in and some of the K&C like wool donuts and things, but that's about it. But yes, pat yourself on the back. Good job. So I was just trying to think what I could use this for, and then I was like, you know what? I could put these stitch markers that I got from the amazing Kimberly in here. I could take them off these little displays, but for some reason I have it stuck in me to keep them on there. I don't know why. They just make nice, pretty storage things. I'm trying to figure out how to fit them all in here without hurting them. Ugh, this one doesn't want to. I just need to take them out of these little plastic baggies. Be happy. I like that. I like it. Yep. I think that's what I'm going to do. I know. I need to make some, you know what? Ugh. See, now I got to make something else. See, I wanted to make a stitch marker thing, but I don't know how I want to do it. But I was thinking something like this would be pretty, but not just like this, but like this would be a very cool thing to use because you could hang. Let me try to see if I can get one out of here. I don't know why, like, I feel like I gotta keep them on these little cards. I don't mean I don't, but I just feel like I do. But this Tunisian simple stitch, if I could make like a little mesh piece like this, you could use these little these posts right here. I don't know if it's hard to. Let me hang it on here and you can see what I'm talking about. But I could do something like that. But I would need to do obviously like a black or something where these stitch markers would stick out because obviously you can see that blends in like nothing. Hello, Arrow. Thank you for being here. Like that would be fun. I could make a little wall hanging like that and hang on. Ooh, I think I'm going to do that. Now I just got to come up with what to do. What yarn to use, you know, what would be the best color you think? Obviously this isn't a good one, but this is a bag, so it doesn't matter. Although it looks pretty though in person on here. Whew, I was reading Angela's and then the chat jumped. Found a pattern for the rice bed, so that'll be in the works. I ordered me some dot. Ooh, yay! Are they on sale? I might have to go buy me another set, because I like them. Yay! That's cool. I have a beautiful handcrafted yarn bowl, bougie yarn, a marbled furls hook, and Kimberly's markers in a display for my room. It's my favorite. Oh, take a picture of that and show me, please. I want to see that, if you don't mind. If that's something you can do eventually. Oh, you like the dark blue? Dark blue would be pretty too. Yep. It just needs something dark, you know? And it can be acrylic, it could be cotton. It really doesn't matter. But cotton might be better, I think, because it won't stretch as much. Let me show y'all the stretch that this bag has so far. It's pretty dang cool. I'm actually excited to make this bag. I'm going to take these off of here because they're bending. They're not quite big enough for the card. So you got the set of dots off of Amazon? Really? They have them on Amazon now? It doesn't it, Kimberly? I'm getting everybody's names mixed up. See, it's just kind of a fun little trinket box. I just don't know what to use this for. Because I do want to hang the stitch markers up. So it's like, what do I use this for? You know, here's another one of hers. It's another option that I've been using them. Is a little decorative scissor. Now, it kind of gets in the way a little bit, but I needed somewhere to put it. And then I was like, ooh, that's really cute. So they make cute little scissor dingles for scissors. I know, and it's like, I just don't know what to use this for because I bought them and I don't really, at this point, I'm not sending them back. So it's like, well, what do I use this for? And then I went and stuck these stickers on there. Be happy. I don't know what to use them for. I don't know what to do with them. And then I got these stitch markers from Thrifts I need to hang on there too. Mine like that all have safety eyes in them. Yeah, when I ordered these to put something in them, because I thought I was gonna put like, you know, things like this in there, like stitch markers and needles and things, but they're too big. They're way bigger than I wanted them to be. I have not sent them out yet, Tammy. I'm bad about getting stuff shipped out. I'm sorry. So like it defeats the whole purpose of this, you know, because this doesn't fit a hook in it. So I got it to stick in here. I wanted something small, like half this size. Where are those at? More like I was hoping to get something closer to this. Maybe I need to find where I ordered these and get more of these. Because I wanted something like this that I could throw out these little boxes like this. That I could throw like stitch markers and needles in. But I looked at the measurement of them, but for some reason the measurement just, it didn't like, you know, make sense to my brain, I guess. Because they ended up being too big. So I've got one too many stitch markers in here, so I'm trying to get this cleaned out. So yeah, I don't know. I think these can go in here. But yeah, it's I don't know if I ordered those other ones off of Amazon or not, or if they were a Temu order. I don't want to order again through Temu. Temu is kind of a pain. I mean, it's a great place to buy things from, but it's, I don't know, they bug you. They don't leave you alone until you have to turn off notifications and things. It's like, leave me alone. No more. I'm done. Okay, 4.5. I can put this right there. Put my pencil back over here. You need another light in your room. Good morning, Marty. I was showing your magazine off yesterday. Hey, look. There's our published author, guys. Published designer, whichever you want to call it. It's an author. You know, she authored a recipe. Party Marty. Yeah, Mama Winch is live too, so I went live with her, apparently. Whoopsies. Good morning, Kendall! Yay, Kendall's here. Okay, I need to get some stuff out of here. So I was gonna use this to go with my bag that I'm making, but it's a slightly different color. You probably can't tell. The light's gonna wash it out, but they're two slightly different colors. So it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to go get more of this soft silver from Walmart. The Walmart I tried last night did not have these, so I'm gonna have to try a different one. Good morning, Nisi. Yes, Marty is famous. Marty is famous. Yep. Look, Marty. I'm going to show you in person. Page 64. Let me see. Make sure I don't show the pattern. Gotta go buy the magazine to get the pattern. It's cool. I have yet to work on my project this morning. Although she may have missed that because I just saw her in Mary's line. Behind the cabinet. or the furniture. Oh. Put it in here, and I could see my little stitch markers. That's so pretty. You do a bang up job on these stitch markers. See, look, I could put them in here. And I can see them. Okay, what am I doing here? Trying to figure out what to use this for. I don't know what to use it for. Like, it works great for my scissors and tapestry needles and stitch markers, but then, like I said, it defeats the whole point of what I wanted to do, because I wanted to stick it in here and have, like, because, like, my stitch markers and needles are at the bottom and can just be, you know, I don't know, they're just floating around in there. So I was thinking of, you know, putting them in a little container. But this container, look, it takes up all the room in that pouch. And the scissors would be in this, but like the hooks would have to sit on top in order to get it zipped up. Or it would bulge out a little bit on the side and make it like that. So yeah, now I have to find a new purpose for them, because yeah, I'm keeping them. They're staying with me. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. They could work for crayons. You know, you could put crayons in these, but for me, I need something for me to put, you know, to use them for. Yarn needles. I could do yarn needles, but good morning, Marianne. I could put yarn needles in them, but I have them split. That's what I'm saying. I have them split up. I have I've said that 3 times now. I have them split up in my little pouches. And so I have some in each pouch. But I don't have a collective needles anymore because they're all in the pouches. So I'm just trying to think what I could use it for. I could use it as a little... Oh, you know what other idea I had for if I didn't use the foam? Oh, let me show you what my idea was. See if it even works. Where did I put it? There it is. So, y'all, we all have these, right? We all have scraps. What is in here that's... Oh, it's a little tiny ball of it. So what I was thinking is I could use this kind of like, you know, oh, what's the word? I just don't know if it'll work. Oh my goodness, I think it's gonna work. It kind of does like what the foam is gonna do. Kind of gives me an idea if I want to do it. It's just, once you get more in here, it gets a little tougher to... It holds the hooks straight up and down. So like, you know, what is that called? Like that stuff that you put in the vases, you know, like the vase fillers. I thought about that last night. I was like, I could do that. It just, like I said, it gets a little tough to put more hooks and things in here. But it just it helps give me an idea if I want to do the foam or not, which I don't know. It's making me rethink the foam. But then that's just an idea I had. And it holds them upright. So, ugh, gotta get all this out of here. It all came out in one clump. So yeah, I was thinking about putting foam in there to hold the hooks upright. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I have to go to Walmart and get... I think they sell little foam pieces for like a couple $. So I would have to get several of them to fit in here. So, my goodness, 35 minutes in, and I have yet to put any progress on my Tunisian project. It's Tunisian Thursday, and have we talked much about it? Nope. You can find them at Walmart, Kimberly, the magazines. I found mine at Walmart. So you can, at least at my Walmart, I found them in the magazine area by the electronics. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I will. I did. Design a hook cozy that is shaped like that. That's what I was thinking too. I don't know. That, oof. That'll be interesting. It's a very weird shape. You see the shape of these things? They're wedges. They're like pie shapes, but the middle of the pie is a circle. So, you know, where it comes to a point is not there anymore. So it'd have to be like a half-eaten piece of pie. I definitely want to put something in them because that's loud. And that would be annoying to me. Hide that. Oh, hide. Practice that Amy shaping. Or you get the floral foam. It will retain the shape of the hooks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Marty. So like, you know so there's two kinds of floral foam. There's that soft kind that you can get wet, right? And then there's the other one where it's just foam. It's just the green foam. It's like that plasticky foam. That's the foam I was thinking of using, the second one. I was going to cut it down, shape it into the size that I need for that somehow, and then figure out how to put holes into it. And then I can just put the hooks, you know, and they would stand up nice and pretty in there. I love having you on here. This is so cool. But yeah, a hook cozy. Practice that Amy shaping. Need to pick it up. Get some work done on this thing. Okay, I'm gonna pull these out of the basket so I can move the basket because I feel a little bit confined. So, oh yeah, I want to measure this first. I want to measure it and make sure. See how much further I have to go. But my desk is a mess. So trying to lay things out on it is not easy. Where it is. Yeah, so I was at Walmart yesterday. Did I remember to go and look for it? Nope. But I did leave the store going, what was that one thing I went into the store going, why did I come here? What was that specific reason I came here? But then I was like, well, I'm here and I need to get some things for groceries anyway. So I did that, and then I never did get back on that thought train of what was I here specifically for. So the floral foam did not get looked at. So I am sitting at about almost 12 inches. I need to go about 2 to 3 more inches and then I'm halfway. So I need to go, what I say, almost 12 inches. So I need to go to Rebecca. What did I tell Rebecca? Was it 28 to 30 inches? Is where I want to go to before I fold it in half. So, y'all, when this thing is this short, it sits and slaps everything, and it can be kind of obnoxious. Like I was sitting in the car yesterday doing this, and I was sitting over my center console, and it just kept going. I was just like, which it's kind of doing like right now. It's just banging on everything. Yeah, each half was 14 inches, right? Okay, well, 14 to 15, somewhere in there. This other bag I made ended up being about 14 inches, so that's what I'm going off of. This bag right now, width-wise, is almost 14 inches. It's not quite 14 inches. So it's going to be about the same size, but it's going to look smaller because it's not going to have the sides that I did. So this, I plan on literally taking and folding it in half, and just, instead of putting a thickness between the two, I'm just literally going to just slip stitch up the edge on the inside. Oh, let me show you guys my bag, the Tunisian bag I've already made. If I can figure out where I put it. Actually, I can't show you. It's buried. I have it put in a tote of finished objects. So, squirrel, someone mentioned when I was doing my yarn dib sale, of doing a makes dibs sale. Would y'all be interested in something like that? Of things that I've made. Like I would come on here and literally try to sell things that I've made that I just made them to make them. I mean, that's essentially what I'm doing with these bags, is I'm just making them to make them because, you know, I love bags. I could always use bags. And being handmade is just cool to be able to tell people that I've made it. Because I had a few people ask about my my happy hexie cardi that I made. You know, they've asked me if I made it, and I said, yep. And they're like, well, that's really cool. And then my youngest, he wore his hexie cardi into church for the first time after I made it. And the first person that he walked up to said something about his sweater on. And they said it was like a nice sweater or something. I didn't hear what they said. But whatever they said prompted my youngest to respond back to them that his mom made it. And so when we got to the door, because they like to run ahead of us, so this is why I missed part of the conversation. So when I got to the door, he goes, did you make that for your son? I was like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, well, he was letting everybody know. He's like, good job on it. That was funny. So anyway, Frizzy, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but thank you for the coffee. Okay, the reason I keep saying Kofi is because we had these two. I started volunteering at my church on the fourth Wednesday of every month, I think. Where I go into our we have a care center where people through the foster system and other low-income families can come through and get food and clothing, and other assistance. Now we have an auto care center, so they can come get very like minimal, like maintenance type stuff, like oil changes, brake checks, and a bunch of different checks and things done on their vehicles once a year, or oil changes once a year, something like that. Anyway, I'm doing guest services where I basically check these people in, and there's these two ladies that are from Africa that come in and get, they're citizens here now, but they're from Africa, and they come in and get diapers and clothes and food for them and their kids. And apparently in their culture, they name you, at least in their culture or their part of the country, they name their children with their first name is the day of the week that they were born on. And so Sunday is Kofi, Kofi, just like coffee. And so every time I see Ko-fi.com, Kofi.com, I keep seeing Kofi because that's exactly how Kofi is spelled in their language. And so one of the volunteers that I volunteer with, he made himself a sticker. He makes himself a sticker when they come in and puts his Kofi name on because he was born on a Sunday. So they got their names in the African language on their name tags, and so it's just funny. So I think Sunday was Kofi. I could be wrong, but they're a hoot. The two ladies that come in, and then this guy that interacts with them. He's a hoot. He makes it worthwhile to go and serve and volunteer. So I have enjoyed both my time, both days that I've volunteered so far with this guy. He is an energetic person. He's not supposed to do it, but I guess he wasn't aware of that. But there was some kids that came in with their mom to get stuff, and he was doing gymnastics around the church with these two children. It was so funny. He was doing like cartwheels in the hallway, and then he was attempting splits. It was hysterical. No, but it was funny. So yeah, I can't remember what part of the country they're from in Africa, but they're a hoot to be around. Oh, Frizzy, thank you. I need to do some members. I was thinking about doing members only lives, throwing in one every once in a while. I just don't know where. Maybe no, because I don't want to exclude anybody. That's the thing, is I have a hard time doing. I don't want to. I have so few people. I want to make sure that I have enough people, so it's like, I don't like excluding people from, but I do want you guys to have benefits. So that's where I struggle between those two things. It's like, I want to give some benefits to my members, but I don't want to exclude anybody. Oh, well, hello, Shamir. Is it Shamira? I hope I'm not butchering that name. And I love you guys for being on both mine and Marianne's channel. Y'all are awesome. Oh, thank you, Frizzy. You're spoiling me this week. I don't know what I did to deserve it. I did say it correctly. Yay! Shamira Customs. So what kind of customs do you do? Are you into crafts? Or like what kind of things do you make? I'm interested. Tell me all the things. I feel like I sound like somebody right now. I need to finish my pattern typing that I did for that I'm doing for the bags, so that way I can get it out to somebody. I just need somebody to look it over and read through it and see if they can visually crochet it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but also I do need people to test it too. So I just need someone to look it over and make sure it's, I don't know. I guess you got to test it to make sure, because I want to make sure that I'm not missing something. But it's like, how is anybody else going to know if they're missing somebody? Ah! You scared me, Lisa. Sorry. How am I going to know? How is anybody going to know if they're missing something if, they don't test the pattern out? So it's like, I don't know what to, y'all, I don't know what to do when it comes to this. Crafts, stuffed balloons. Let me put it up here. Gift baskets, memory bearers, sewing, and sublimation. Ooh, I've always wanted to try sublimation. That's awesome. I love that. So all kinds of crafts then, huh? Penny, you would like to test it? Well, I will. If you have my email, right? Yeah, there's a lot going on, but you know what? If it keeps you happy, it keeps you happy. Did you like that? Boo! Ah! I am that crazy lady that never grew up. My mind is stuck in Never Never Land with Peter Pan and Wendy and the Lost Boys and Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell's my. I don't know if y'all know this, but Tinkerbell is my favorite character. I guess it would be a Disney character. But yeah, I am a Tinkerbell fan. I actually had a car named Tink. I called her Tink. And then I got my van and I had no idea what to name it. So yes, Frizzy, you know what that's like. You think so? Well, if not, here it is. I will put it up for a few minutes and then I'll pull it back down here in a minute or two. Hello, Dreeny. You like to color and do crafts. It makes me happy. Yes. I will and forever be for exactly. Me too. Oh, hide it. Thank you. All right, so there is my email. If you would like to try it. Like I said, it's not going to be formatted in a typical, like, row by row, type pattern. It's literally like, do this, and then connect it to this. I literally typed it up almost like in a essay format. Oh, how do I gotta come over to banners, hide, go back to comments. Yep, that is true. Yep. Always something for something. Lisa sent an email. I've been trying to remember to check. That's the other thing, is remembering to check my email, because when I tell people to email me and then I don't check my email, it's like, well, why did I tell them to check? Why did I tell them to email me if I can't remember to check for it? Nope. Yep. Seriously, Shamira, it's, yeah. There's all different reasons for gifts. Yep. Graduations, all the different silly holidays that we celebrate, at least here in the States. I mean, they might be worldwide holidays. I'm not sure. I only know based off my experience here in my own country. So, oh, Heidi. Hello, Heidi. Welcome to my neck of the woods. Everybody's flip-flopping around between me and Marianne. I have to say, these can cozies need something. They either need to be tighter, or I don't know, because I have to say I'm not a fan of it. It keeps, every time I pick it up, it slides, and so I pick it up here at the top, so that, see how my hand is pushing up it like that? It's, or maybe it's too tall. Maybe that's what it is. I just need to make it shorter, because then when I pick it up, it stretches it because the weight of the can pulls down. I'm thinking I need to make it shorter, and maybe that'll be fine. But it just slides, so I'm not entirely pleased with it. It looks nice. I'm just not pleased with it as, picking it up. Oh, that's funny. A tattern pester. Y'all are not pattern testers for me. You are tattern pesters. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Stuffed balloons. Yeah. That's cool. I love it. I love when crafts bring you happiness. You just love to do them. You're not in your, you feel like you're in the right place when you're working on something you love. Yes, what do you do to stuff them? Frizzy asks. Keep leaving it over there. Rebecca, I just need to write, I just need to figure out how to write them. I was thinking the other day, I think I wrote down my Twisted Plains one. I think it's written down in my notebook. I just need to write it up as a pattern. I have it written down, I'm pretty sure. See, I got the diamond pop written down, so I need to type it up. Pattern, and I want to make him in blanket yarn without wire for a color. Oh, yeah, he's going to be cute in that. That's so cool. Thank you. So I got the diamond pop written out. I have the Busy Bee blanket written out, and I do have the Across the Twisted Plains. Oh my gosh, Frizzy, I don't know if you saw my comment on an old video of yours, but see you later, Lisa. Lurk mode. I don't know if you saw my comment on an old video of yours, but I don't know what I was searching through your videos to see what kind of tutorial videos you had, and I was looking to see if you had the floppy cat one for somebody else, and possibly myself. Good morning, Emily. And I came across, yes, the tapestry one, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was visualizing of recording a video for my May flag. But instead of doing it like row by row, I would only, I'm only going to record I suppose I should record a little bit of me actually making it and then figure out how to edit it into a short video. Because I want to show color changes and things. Oh, she must have been. Oh, she's done. I want to show the color changes, the finished product, all the supplies I need. But the way you did your video is almost exactly how I was visualizing how I wanted mine to go. But I want to encapsulate the whole flag into one video instead of having to do it in parts. So I need to figure out. And it's already May 1st, so it's going to be a late flag list for you guys that are following my flags. I hate that, but just April got away from me, and I keep picking up things to make something else and not prioritizing that flag. And I don't like to let people down, so it's like that's what's pushing me to get it done. And hopefully I'll get it done I need to get it done over the next week, and that's my goal, is sometime this week. You know what? Next week, my husband isn't going to be around as much, so I'll be able to record even in the evenings. So once the kids go to bed and stuff, maybe. I think that's what I'll do. Let's see. I stuffed memory bears, regular teddy bears, household items, clothes, shoes, perfume. So, Marianne, no, even worry about it. It was fun. I had you actually playing on my phone, so I was a viewer, even though I wasn't really paying much attention. But I gave you time with my account. No, you're fine. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. How do you stuff all those into a balloon? And what kind of balloon are you doing where that stuff goes into it without making it break? Like, I feel like I need a visual on this one. Do you have a channel? Is Shamira Customs your channel? Like, do you showcase any of this stuff on your channel? Oh, I'm at an hour. Darn it. Well, I'll get her answer and then I'll figure out if then I'll get off. I'm going to wait for her answer to those questions and then we'll get off. But if that's your channel, Marianne, are you still here? Would you, I think Marianne's the only one I have. Marianne, could you possibly, if you get it before me, could you share Shamira's channel link? If not, I can grab it. Shamira Customs. I'm trying to look at your picture so I can make sure. Oh, okay. Is that like in your profile picture? Is that kind of what you're talking about? That's cool if that's the case. Like, what kind of balloons are you using? That's what I want to know. I must know. Just because. Customs. Oh, here you are, right here. Subscribe. Oh, those kinds of balloons. Those are so cool. Okay. How in the world do you guys do that? Oof. And make it look so pretty like that. Wow. That is cool, Shamira. Y'all go check her out. I got her channel. Hold on. This is awesome. I don't know if Marianne got it before me, but what are you doing awesome about? I'm waking up there. You should have been woken up a long time ago. What was it, Ben? I'm tired. You're welcome. No, come. I mean, come. You can come look off from the side. But look, she makes these balloons and puts these things inside them. How? Right? They're latex balloons, but like, look how awesome that's like displayed in there. That's awesome. I wouldn't be able to do that. How did you fit all that in a tiny little opening? That is, I know, right? Okay, go. It's fine. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I picked that. That's funny. I know, that's cool though. I mean, that's talent. Like talent I don't have. That is so cool though. Right? Like I've never y'all I'm going to have you're going to have to do a video if you haven't already of how you do that. Like show the process of you actually putting it into the balloon and setting it up. Like how do you get it to sit that pretty in there? Oh, my mind is blown. Like I've seen these before, but like I've never known anybody to make them. So she does have one. Okay, I will definitely be watching that. That's so cool. See, I'm not a fan of this. It keeps every time I pick it up, my hand makes it slide up. It doesn't sit still. Okay. I'm going to go to 8:45. That is a cool craft. That is so cool. Well, I just got you a few more subbies there, Miss Shamira. We're all about supporting. You know, we may be like yarn people here, but I think a lot of us are all just artsy craftsy people. Well, I will wait to see the process then, if you want to take that one down. But I am very curious. I may be going to that video as soon as I'm off here. Yeah, I even have a Cricut machine over here and a heat press that have literally been sitting unused for the last like 3 months now. I made a t-shirt and I haven't made one since. I don't know why. I think because I just don't have a good workspace for it right now, and so that's partly why I'm not using it. So I do have a lot of, like, the amount of crafting stuff in this house, Shamira, is like, it's crazy. But like, I can only stick to one thing at a time, obviously, but I want all the crafty stuff. I have stuff to make stitch markers, which I haven't done in a long time. I did like 5 bees, and then I haven't done any since. But these aren't mine. These are Kimberly Otterson. She's in the audience. These are hers. She has an Etsy store called Kim's Craft Shack Shop on Etsy. That is so cool. Perfect. MRI's at 9. Well, I'm glad I'm entertaining you till then. Yep. Yeah, so that's a lot of why I leave up the videos I leave. I'm like, well, if I haven't scared people off yet, then I don't. I just have to be downright mean to scare people off, I guess. And I have a mean bone in my body, but not enough of a mean bone to be mean to people, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have it in me to be mean to other people. I guess I don't have a mean bone. I have a mean mind. But I try to not. I overcome that meanness by being nice. Yep, it does take time where you want to be. Yep, it's not overnight. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get in another row or two, and then we'll call it, and see how much progress I made. I said I was almost 12 inches when I measured it. So I am working away. Oh, come on. I lost a yarn. It is a good thought process. You can't see me being mean? Oh. Well, that's because I don't want that to be seen, you know? I'm that one person in my car going, yelling at the person that cut me off, and like they can hear me. I know, right? It's like playing the game of Operation. I'll be able to do that. Seriously, be like, gosh darn it, there goes another balloon. Well, I guess I'm not doing that craft. I can't keep popping these expensive balloons. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my goodness. See, when I crochet, this is me. I have to look at it the whole time. Have a great day, Tammy. I am the teacher. All the others call into their rooms to get the kids. Oh, yeah. See, I don't like being in front of people in a crowd, like in person, if that makes sense. I can do this. I don't know why I'm comfortable doing this, but you get me in front of a crowd of kids and you want me to try to get them to behave. I'm like, it takes me, someone needs to push me to do it. Yep, Tammy's my alarm system. She's, when she has to leave, then it's usually about my time to be wrapping up too. So I need to be wrapping up here in the next couple minutes. So that way I can go get these kiddos off the TV and get school started. It's Thursday already. Wow. I don't know why that just hit me. You have to yarn shop. Well, we do not want to take you away from that. So please go do that. Oh, and Frizzy, I don't care what you say. I can't go back. I don't have any room. I don't even have room for what I got yesterday. I literally have no room. I am not allowed, and not because my husband said so, but I am telling myself so, that I cannot go outside of this room with yarn storage. It has to be in here, and I don't have any. It literally is getting stacked on top of each other. Just think it all started when I used to go to work with my mom and someone in the floral section was stuffing balloons. Oh, that's so cool. I've never seen them actually doing that, so I'm anxious to see you do it. Oh, you have 3 bags. I showed you all in one picture what all I got. Granted, I didn't show you all of it because the blanket yarn went immediately to my daughter's room, so she's got the blanket yarn in her room. So she got, I think I got her 5 skeins of yarn. I got her 2 green variegated ones, 2 pinks, and then what was the other color I got? Maybe yellow? Oh. Same here. You want to start doing rows with the yarn? Yeah. Thankfully, this isn't going to change once I get my new cabinets over here. So we're going to get cabinets, and this corner over here is going to be so much better. At least that's the thought I have in my head. It will be better. There's no closet in this room. There's a fireplace. I could stuff it in there, but I'd have to make sure it's in bags so that way Ash doesn't get on it. No later than 1:30 Central. She usually gets the first half of her live. Yep. Yay. I'm just going through everybody. Melissa G! Hi! I've been missing you. I've been missing you like crazy. Look, there goes my vitamin. See, I readjusted my vitamin alarm to remind me, kids, vitamins. I get them out for them and say, here, take your vitamins. And I readjusted it from 5:30 or 8:30 to 8:45 because I kept being on here at 8:30. And so I was like, well, I'll do 8:45 because I'm usually off by then. Well, I just need to do 9. Oh, I need to go. Seriously. I could probably get a few bags in there too. Oh, Melissa G. I hate that I just missed you. Melissa G is in the house. Yes. Seriously, been missing you. I know, you've been lifing so hard lately. Oh, I hope Monique gave you a hug yesterday. I told her, go give your mom a hug and tell her I said hi. And I miss you. Okay, y'all, I got to give Melissa at least 4 minutes. And I want to finish this row. Oh, hold on. I'm messing up here. I started a row here, and I'm finishing it before I end. Maybe. I hope I didn't just mess up. I think I'm good. Oh, no. I want to finish this row. It's Tunisian. I got all these loops on my hook. Now I got to get them off, and it'll take me just a few minutes, and then I'll get off. No, as long as I start school by 9:30, we're good. We're still 10 minutes before, so 15 minutes before. No, I'm good. I am not putting... I'm not stuffing my fireplace with yarn. You'll just have to think about it. Imagine what it would look like. My husband would kill me if I did that. Although I do have stuff hanging in front of it right now. I have my jewelry thing that I bought to hang my necklaces on, hanging on the front of the fireplace, blocking the fireplace. What stitch is the can cozy? It's half double crochets, and then right here it's crossed half double crochets. It's just, do you see? Watch, every time I pick this up, it goes like this. It stretches it up, and I don't like that. So I either need to make it shorter or tighter. or both. Oh, don't get me wrong, Kimberly. I got a whole desk I could put stuff under, but it drives me nuts having stuff around my feet. So I try to keep it clean under there. I mean, I could be like Russ and like have footrests under here, yarn boxes and things, like he does it like he did at his dining room table, or they jokingly said he did. So, bye, Lisa. But no, Melissa G, you showed up. I'm hanging out with you for a couple minutes. I got you here for a couple minutes, and then we'll hang out again during the replay. All right, Penny. Have a good MRI. Hopefully it shows good results. We're going to get off here in just a minute. So, I think I started a minute or two late anyway. Done. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So that's the back. That's the inside of the bag. It still looks cool on this side. Man, the texture this has. It's a fidget toy. Mama Winch pounced you. Yep, she did. She's good at pouncing. And there's that side. All right, let's measure real quick. Really quick. Gotta find the measuring tape first. Where did I put it? There it is. And I'm going to add another shelf unit. Yes, good results on the MRI. All right, so I did an inch. I think I got 2 rows and I made about an inch-ish. So 2 rows equals about an inch. So how many would that be then? So I'm at 13. I need to go to 28 to 30 inches. So anywhere from 15 to 17 inches. So if 1 inch is around 2 rows, how many is that? 2 rows, so about 30 more rows or so. It does. Huh. That would make a good scrubby, because like I don't know if y'all can see, like it sticks up these little nubbies on the back, and it has a really fun texture. Huh. I might have to make some scrubbies, and especially if you do it 2 strands like this, it gets nice and thick. Okay, I need to run. Otherwise, I'll be on here forever. And I need to prioritize my children's school. So, I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. And Shamira and all my new people, thank you for coming. Thank you for finding me. Angela, Angela. Oh, what was your last name? Angela. Not the Brannon. Hello to you too. Elmore. Angela Elmore. If you're still lurking, thank you for being here. That's not a bad idea, Rebecca. I might even have to try it with Scrubby too. And add some tape to it. Just stuck to it. It pulled it out. No, go back in there. Go back in there. Where are you? There we go. I might have to try that and see what happens. Okay, now I want to do that. All right. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, be kind, be positive, and make something beautiful. And I'm glad I got a few minutes with you, Melissa G. I'm so glad you're here. Yay. Missed you. All right, guys. Have a great Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, as Kim says. Bye.